Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 15 of the Unity Beta One Planet Challenge, which originally streamed live on Twitch. People are still insulting me. It's not that necessary, friend.
Construction complete.
Yeah, so no one's even attacking my homeworld. Oh, I have envoys that could do some stuff. Well, let's keep improving relation with the person that we're eventually going to end up at war with. Because there's not a whole lot of other options. So, yeah, the singularity in here, and as a result... Oh, what happened to them? There was a fleet here. Did they? I think they lost to a starport? That's embarrassing. But yeah, we lost the singularity as I sort of predicted that we would. Now, I don't foresee that anyone is going to easily come through the 10k Kevin Mike bastion very easily. So this acts as a nice blocker, keeping invaders from the southwest. Oh, I don't want your colonies.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Cut it out. Ugh, now I have to go through this again. Fire some leaders I'm not using. Species. You are undesirable. Yep. Okay. There. We're all set. Well, it might be time for particle lances, even though I'd rather have the kinetic weapons. Can we give it back? No, you can't trade, colonies while you're at war. You can't transfer ownership of anything while you're at war. Ooh, Admiral revealed as psychic. William Lacrosse, you are now psychic. Nice. So that's more evasion, more weapon damage. That's very strong. Unfortunately, you're 103 years old and you're going to die anytime soon. Then how can they? Oh, they're not trading it to me. They're capturing territories that I'm inheriting. It's not a trade. It's a war capture. So they... Oh, and I don't want this station either. Bye-bye. Yeah. They conquered a planet and I somehow inherited it. Because it might have been an old claim of mine or something. I'm not really sure. And CN Fuzz, thank you for the sub. And welcome to this crazy crisis that's going on. I'm going to continue to try to invest in my economy, despite the fact that the whole galaxy is trying to kill me. In fact, let's look at it. Yep. The whole galaxy, except for the Devourers. Because the Devourers aren't part of the galactic community, and therefore, they're not involved. I mean, they hate me, but they're not involved. So the red is trying to kill me, and the green is my defensive pact. Yep. I don't even think there's much of a point to me leaving Yandarian to strike out against them. I think turtling and not losing any ships that I don't need to lose is the way to go. How do I foresee this ending? Oh, I really don't know. It's not really up to me. At this point, it's up to Yandarim and whether or not they use their... the problem is their Star Eaters here are just like eating stars and not fighting. Oh, we are being attacked by a fallen empire, an ancient precursor civilization that currently can that we can scarcely hope to defeat. Okay, I don't see this going well now. Now that the fallen empires are hostile. Yeah, this is a one-way ticket to Extinctionville. Be silent and fight savage.
Heretic fleet detected.
That's friendly. Can I surrender? No, there is no surrender when you're the Galactic Crisis. Once you're the Crisis, that's it. That's it. Diplomacy is off the table forever. And I got roped into being the Crisis. Oddly, I'm like capturing territory. What are they doing? The problem is these stupid Star Eaters are just eating stars and not fighting. I need them to fight. So the only war that I can surrender is the war against Lazavadan, but there's really no advantage to surrendering because all they would be able to do is then immediately declare a crisis war or join the crisis war. So I'm just leaving them stuck in the war that they're in is probably in my advantage. What are you even doing, fleet? Just go away. When I say that Star Eaters are eating stars, what does that mean for the solar system? It dies. It goes poof. See? Poof. It ceases to be, becomes a black hole, and feeds the crisis. The deadliest enemy is a Stellaris ally? Yeah, no kidding. The thing is, if I wasn't their ally, the entire globe would be tied up fighting Yindarim right now, and I would be conquering Undari, or not Undari, I'd be conquering the Devourers. Stupid defensive pact. Cuts both ways. Oh, well, Yindarim actually conquered the Mechis. They're gone. And my brand new psychic just died. Because that's exactly what I expected to have happen. Alright, you, my friend, are going to be the Tumbling Satellite Admiral. Let's hope you pilot better than your name. What is even this? Okay, well, this is just broken. I don't even know what that was. In breach of galactic law. Yeah, no kidding. I have the Fallen Empire coming to eat me. So I believe that now is when you see the dragon die. And dragon is dead. Dragon is slain. Yeah, the dragon is not like an I win button. It won't stand up against the Fallen Empire mega fleets.
Heretic fleet detected.
It's funny how I'm still getting traditions.
Heretic fleet detected.
And now they're just devastate bombing Yadarian Prime into nothing. So this is what their ships look like. There ain't a thing I could do about that. Did the other Fallens wake up? No. Oh, what a rip. The Holy Guardians didn't even bother waking up.
Heretic
the Holy Guardians
detected.
Out here are just like, yeah, whatever.
Incoming transmission.
And then my next door neighbor researchers are like, yeah, all right, let's get involved. It's like, no one asked you. Get out of here. Establishing an embassy. Who would want an embassy with me? What are... How
Heretic fleet
drunk are
detected.
you? I don't even get it. Why are they asking me for an embassy? Well, the problem with getting terror bombed on the only planet that produces food is no one's going to get fed for a bit, so I'm going to have to buy that.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
I'll just keep rolling out the research as best I can. Sort of curious to see how this actually ends.
Heretic fleet detected.
Just why I'm just letting it roll. Let me hide resources. So where is their forces? I can't even tell. They have force here at Raycurva.
Evading heretics.
Yeah, they're just eating stars
Heretic
on my
fleet
southern border.
detected.
Is it a rip? It will be. It's not yet, but it will be. Because there's no way to exit these wars.
Evading heretics.
They're unnegotiable wars.
Science ship martyred.
It's possible that I have a backed up save for when I actually lose to see what happens if I break
Heretic fleet detected.
the defensive pact. But I actually do want to see this through. From 1 planet challenge to 0 planet challenge? Yep. Yeah, we'll see. I usually have Iron Man
Heretic
on, but
fleet detected.
I've been not having Iron Man on only because the Steam cloud syncing sometimes gets bugged out when Iron Man's on.
Fleet detected.
And I then will keep it off. But normally I just play Iron Man on when I play Stellaris.
Detected.
What's really strange here is the
Heathens are invading one of our planets.
the empire that has been invading right now is all Laws of Aden, which means that I'm not actually losing any of my territory. I'm just having it occupied. What the heck? Oh, yeah. Because what planet do you live on? New Reef? Yeah, that's why I didn't want to live there, guys. You. I guess... So what ends up happening, just to explain what just happened, is I had some of my population emigrate from my home world, which is tropical, to a tundra world, where they weren't adapted to live there. So then they evolved. So now I have this subspecies here, which is self-modified, who are fundamentally different than my primary species, and they're adapted to live on tundra. The problem with that is what ends up happening if that happens a lot is you can have sort of ethical divergence to the point where, like, you're not one unified empire anymore.
Heathens are invading one of our planets.
The chroniclers, yeah, are the
Heathens
ones
are
that sort of
invading
invading
one of
everything.
our planets.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to fastest speed to speed this up, because there's really functionally nothing I can even do left.
Heathens are invading one of our planets.
I'm sort of in checkmate, just waiting for it to end, you know? I can keep things afloat until that happens, though.
Heretic fleet detected. Heretic fleet detected.
The random gifted territories
Heretic
is quite
fleet
funny.
detected. Incoming transmission. Heretic fleet detected. Heathens are invading one of our planets.
So the thing is, because I'm tied in with the Galactic Crisis, the Galactic Crisis has to lose for me to
Heretic
lose
fleet
because
detected.
our fates are
Blasphemers
entwined.
have occupied one of our planets.
So that's kind of what's going on. Is the enemies here can't make war
Heretic
progress
fleet
until the
detected.
both of us lose.
Heretic
And because
fleet
Yonderim
detected.
is not really losing, they're faring kind of fine in this war. It's keeping me more or less afloat, which is odd, I know.
Heretic fleet detected.
Oh. My consecrated worlds are
Heretic
getting
fleet
profaned.
detected.
Bye-bye, Atlas. Strongly worded letter. We will not change our ways. Denounce us if
Heretic
you want.
fleet detected.
It's not like I can afford to get into compliance. We're out of compliance because we don't have any ships, but I can't build ships. I don't even have a shipyard right now. I have a bastion that I could make it into a shipyard, but I'm not going to do that.
Heretic fleet detected.
No one's even proposed that I could become denounced anyway.
Heretic fleet detected.
Okay, we have gotten defeated from the Fallen Empire's done. The Fallen Empire stopped their siege. So that was a defeat where we're humiliated and pop happiness goes down and our influence goes down. And we're forced to revoke... Oh, that's Yondarim. That had nothing to do with me. I wasn't even penalized for losing that war. So these are the other wars. This is the Yondar Crisis War, and then this is the Lazavadan territorial invasion.
Evading heretics.
And they are separate. And yeah, I've kept my homeworld. And my homeworld's actually getting repaired and undevastated at the moment, which is kind of funny. So, like, people are going back to work. Although we have a lord population as a result of the terror bombarding. Yeah, just to keep this interesting, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep my economy afloat, just to see where this ends up at. You know, but I'm playing on very fast speed so
Heretic
that it's
fleet detected.
you know, so you get an answer sooner. Oh, Kevin Mike got lost to a 20k fleet. That makes sense. All right, construction ship, sit here. Oh, you're dead. You're gone. So we are lacking 27 housing? Jeez, how is that possible? Yeah, the peace offer was for the Lazavadan Citizen Coalition. It's not the Crisis peace offer because those things don't exist.
Heretic fleet detected.
Reforming my government wouldn't matter either. There is... I don't know how to explain this any more clearly. There is zero that I can do.
Heretic fleet detected.
Once you're declared a crisis
Blasphemers
target,
have occupied one of our planets.
you're forever a crisis target. It's just how it works. There's never ever peace until the crisis is over. So there's literally not a thing that is possible to be done at this point at all. They're just either we win or we lose. The war never ends. So the homeworld has been taken, and we lost the relic as a result. So who took it?
Heretic fleet detected.
That was taken by Corinth. Okay. Yeah, I figured I would explain. I don't know how else to explain. Crisis wars have no ending. There is no surrender. There's no victory. It's either the entire galaxy becomes destroyed,
Heretic fleet detected.
or the crisis gets crushed. There's nothing in between.
Heretic fleet detected.
You know, it is the war to end all wars, the way the crisis war works. And there's no way that, because I'm in it as a result of a defensive alliance, I
Heretic
can't
fleet
leave it.
detected.
Like, there's no way to be like, oh, I'm just gonna
Incoming
not be
transmission.
your defensive pact anymore, because that's literally not a thing you can do. You cannot break defensive pacts while you're at war, so I got pulled into a war that never ends, and I can't leave the war ever. Can't make that any more clear now. I am forever in this war. Forever. So all the suggestions about
Heretic fleet
how to
detected.
worm my way out of this, you can't. It's designed so that you cannot. That's all I can tell you. That's what happens when you... And I do have a Crisis series already on YouTube, so if you want to see what happens when you're in the Crisis War, I already got one of those where we devoured the entire galaxy. Because once you
Heretic
basically...
fleet detected.
You become Crisis Aspirant, and then once you rack up
Heretic
enough
fleet detected.
Crisis points, or Nemesis points or whatever, you evolve to become the formal Crisis, and there's no backing down from that. At that point, you're
Heretic
forever in a
fleet
war
detected.
against the galaxy, and it's you versus the galaxy, and you're trying to devour the galaxy. And that's all that matters
Heretic fleet detected.
at that point. So that's what Yonderim did. Yonderim became the Crisis, and I got suckered into being their straw man, essentially.
Heretic fleet detected. Heretic fleet detected. Heretic fleet detected.
I do find it funny how some of my habitats aren't even invaded yet. I feel like the AI is just lazy at this point.
Heathens are invading one of our
You know,
planets.
they weren't originally xenophobes. They evolved to be xenophobes. They started off as just spiritualists.
Heathens are invading one of our planets.
All right. We're getting
Heretic
the
fleet
last
detected.
few invaded
Heretic fleet
at
detected.
this point. Yeah, they had the
Heretic
aspirant
fleet
tag, but I
detected.
didn't... We weren't at war with anyone, so I didn't think that they were evolving to become the formal crisis just yet. Because it requires you to accumulate crisis points in order to do that. And as far as I knew, they weren't getting crisis points, because where would they be getting from crisis points from if we were at peace?
Heretic fleet
You only get
detected.
crisis points when you're at war, doing war stuff.
Heretic
And they
fleet
weren't
detected.
doing war stuff. And then the doing a very tiny bit of war stuff to the laws of in the Laws of Aden War had triggered them to become the formal crisis. Which is just a unique scenario. What is interesting is nobody has even signaled the galactic focus to be the crisis. Oh, no.
Incoming
It already
transmission.
passed.
Heretic fleet detected.
Okay. So what's interesting here is I'm sort of stuck being propped up by the laws of Aden War until that becomes final. And I will be, once I'm war exhausted, I'll be forced into it.
Transmission.
Someone's guaranteeing my independence? Sure. Okay. I'll take it. No, I'm actually curious. I'm interested to see how this ends. It's not, you know, this is very unique. This probably doesn't happen to very many players where they're like, they are declared the crisis. You know, this reminds me of like the Mandalorian, not the Mandalorian, the Mandarin.
Heretic fleet detected.
Where they created a false image of a super terrorist who was just like a wrong place, wrong time kind of guy. You know, I am this galaxy's Mandarin.
Heretic fleet detected.
Where they pointed at me and called me the crisis, and I was like, what? I'm not the crisis. I'm just with this guy, who happens to be Thanos. Oh, and here we go. The Fallen Empire, the other Fallen Empire is coming now. I don't suspect... So the first Fallen Empire basically just dunked on me, and there was nothing I could do about that. I don't foresee that Yonderim's going to fare all that well against the other Fallen Empire. Because they just don't have the ships for it. Their strongest fleets are about 25k. Fallen Empire's ships are about 100k. So... Also, how do I still have this construction ship floating around? I feel like,
fleet detected.
Yeah. I feel like the Night Elf Tree of Life in Warcraft 3, where you uproot and just dig your way into the forest. That's what I'm doing here. Can't get me, I'm gonna hide in the forest. So here's the...
fleet detected.
No, that's the other war. Here's the... Nope, that's the other war. Here's the protectors going ham on Yonderim.
Incoming transmission. Heretic fleet detected.
Nope. Not taking that piece off her. I like how I have influence and literally nothing to use it. Alright, so now I'm going to have to take a piece off her in about 700 days. So we'll have finality, I think. We'll just keep my economy afloat till then.
Heretic fleet detected.
I don't see any Star Eaters anymore.
Heretic fleet detected.
So either oh no, there's a Star Eater up here. Because without Star Eaters, the crisis really can't succeed. Because essentially the way it works is you evolve the crisis with dark matter, and you get the dark matter by eating stars. So if you don't have any star-eating ships, you can't get dark matter to become a higher level crisis to evolve to the highest crisis level to blot out the galaxy. So I think it's all banking on this one ship here. The YRS Nah.
Heretic fleet detected.
I mean, it's doing its thing.
Fleet detected.
It's eating, I guess. No, leader died. I still have an anchorage station? That is hilarious. I make this my shipyard.
Heretic fleet detected.
Nah, I'm just gonna kill this construction ship. It doesn't make sense to have it anymore.
Detected.
So Yonderim can no longer threaten the future of our galaxy because their last Star Eater died. Good. Except for bad.
Incoming transmission.
It's very, very confusing. Who wants packs with me? The Devourers? I like how the Devourers are like, you're okay. Alright, let's see how this ends. If they no longer have Star Eater ships, shouldn't the Crisis War... No? Nope, I guess we're stuck in it. Hey, Havoc Sauce. No, I don't have a moment to discuss that.
Construction complete.
What?
Heretic fleet detected.
So the force
Heretic
piece
fleet
can be
detected.
triggered
Heretic fleet
in
detected.
30 days. So we'll see
Heretic
what
fleet
ends up
detected.
happening here.
Heretic fleet detected.
Alright. Yeah, Yonderim is
Heretic fleet detected.
getting flattened now by the Fallen Empire.
Incoming transmission.
Why was I allowed to decline that?
Heretic fleet detected.
Okay. A few more years I survive.
Heretic fleet detected.
Yeah, what I'll probably end up doing here, hey Cheese, is after this I'll see if there's a save scum to be loaded or start a new one. I'll leave that up to you guys. I can start that poll now.
Heretic fleet detected.
Alright, there it is. I'll give you 5 minutes. I don't know how long it will take for this to end. I gained a random colony again. Hey, new reef!
Heretic fleet detected. Heretic fleet detected.
Okay, we're still exiling everyone. Got it?
Heretic fleet detected.
So the next force piece should have me lose. I believe. Because all my territory is occupied, and when... Actually, they might not have claims on it. Yeah, I'm not actually sure about that. If they have claims on this territory, I will lose. But if they don't have claims on the
Heretic
territory,
fleet
then
detected.
I'm still in it, oddly. Also, I randomly got Cyberx Alpha back. I don't know why.
Heretic fleet
Is Yonderim
detected.
not somehow... Yeah. How is that possible? There we are.
Heretic fleet
Nope.
detected.
Oddly enough, they didn't have claims on it, so now I get my stations back. So now the territory that was occupied is getting invaded.
Heretic
Yeah, I
fleet
don't know how
detected.
Yonderim managed to leave a war that they were the ones that they got declared on. That's just not even like at that point. I don't even know. That's not even possible. That is not even possible. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to become a tribute or anything like that, because, A, no one would accept it, and B, I'm at war and can't, self-tributize, as you can see. It's not an option for anyone.
Incoming transmission. Blasphemers have occupied one of our planets. Heretic fleet detected.
Yeah. Asked to be their vassal. Must be at peace. So Coruscant is being invaded. It's the last hab? No, there's 3 habs at here.
Blasphemers have occupied one of our planets.
What is interesting is how long that we can just sort of like hang in there as a micronation. Because it takes a while to invade
one of
all
our
that.
Planets. Heretic fleet detected. Heathens are invading one of our planets. Heretic fleet detected.
Alright, so all that is left is Chelsea here. I like how it's a frontier
Heretic
planet.
fleet
I'm pretty sure
detected.
this is my, yeah, this shouldn't be a frontier. This is my galactic core at this point. You're wrong about what you are.
Heretic fleet detected.
Is anyone coming for me? Don't leave me on life support like this. Unplug. Come on, man. I like how my economy has stabilized. All right, I'll just keep going then. You know, if you ain't gonna tap me out, I'll just keep going. Build my little autochthonic monument and a temple and.
Incoming transmission.
Okay, I've lost what war? Oh, that was the Fallen Empire War. I'm still at the Galactic War, the Yondar Crisis War. Which is weird that the Yondar Crisis War wouldn't end once they lose Star Eaters. Because they can't be a threat to the galaxy anymore. So why would they... why would that not self-correct?
Heathens are invading one of
There
our
we go.
planets.
My empire has been destroyed. Okay. And exactly the second that that poll ended. That was perfect. So to analyze, if you're wondering, just because I'm sure a lot of you are, here's what happened. I had a defensive pact with a crisis aspirant. The crisis, to become the Galactic Crisis, means that the entire galaxy goes to war with you. Because of my defensive pact, I was pulled into that war with literally no option to leave it. And it was all sort of going fine, being turtled and everything, until the Fallen Empires woke up and just stomped on me, and they also stomped on the Andarum. Because that's how it goes. Thank you for tuning in to Stellaris Unity Beta One Planet Challenge, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me or questions, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell